What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tough Kid, and you are welcome back to another video. Please make sure to hit down the subscribe button. Make sure to turn the post notification icon on so that I get notified every single time I drop another video. If you are new here, you are welcome to the channel. So in today's video, it's a sad video for me. It's a sad video for me, but I have to provide you guys knowledge. That's why I have to record this and let you know what's really happening, or what happened to me. Man, it's crazy what really happened to me. So in my previous analysis, you can see I analyzed a few pairs for a bullish movement to the upside. Now I took the position and the position failed because I was not there to monitor my trade for my trade to run perfectly. The trade ran all the way to the TP as I anticipated, but because I took the trade, forget the trade, and then not coming back on the trade, that's the result I was able to get. I'm not really happy about it. Let's dive straight into the chart and let me show you what really happened. So let me clear up this. So as you can see in my previous video, this is GBPUSD. On GBPUSD, you can see I analyze a bullish side to the upside of the market. But one thing is that I make it clear that I want price to break out of this trend line or break and then retest this support, this resistance as a support right here. Now let's eventually end up moving all the way, breaking this, retesting it, and then pushing all the way to the downside right here. Right this point, I didn't take any position because I knew I had my trend line strategy drawn right here. So when price is able to rally all the way to the upside, break out of my trend line, that is where I am gonna take my trade. And as you can see, price eventually presented me with nice and good sweet setup right there. Here was the first touch, here was the second touch also, here was a third touch also, and now here was where I was waiting for price to eventually end up closing above the trend line, and price did exactly that. You can see price did exactly that. So what am I waiting for in the market? Price has given me everything I wanted. Break out of my trend line right here, break out of the resistance right here, and close above the resistance right here. So now I took this position because I had a lot of stuff to take care of. I took the position right here, put my stop loss right below at this point, and then my TP was all the way to the upside right here. My TP was all the way to the upside right here, and my stop loss was right at this point. And now look at what the market did. The market eventually ended up putting me in some small profit right here. After putting me in some small profit right here, price end up rallying to the downside all the way to my stop loss, and that's crazy. After price hitting my stop loss, you can see this impulsive movement all the way to the upside. You can clearly see this impulsive movement all the way to the upside. Look at this movement all the way to my TP. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Big impulsive move to the upside after it hit my stop loss. That's it. I go by my trading plan. That's how the setup was, and that's how I was supposed to take the trade, and that's how I took the trade. So it's all good. The market did its own thing. Even when I was when I was when I was when I was available, this wouldn't have happened, because I knew since price has rallied all the way to the downside, and I know still price will push to the upside, I would have maybe entered another position right at this point, and then a push to the upside. But it's all good, it's a lesson. I want you to understand that every position that you take comes with the responsibility of you managing that trade. Do you understand? You managing that trade, and make sure you are in a comfortable profit before you leave the chart for the chart to run all the way to your TP, break even. After breaking even, and then allow the market to do its own thing. If I was around, what I would have done is I would have drawn this trend line right here. So after me taking position right at this point and price pushing all the way to the upside, breaking this little resistance trend line right at this point, and now putting me in a massive profit right at that point. So that's where I will put my stop loss, maybe right at this point here. Then I'll be comfortable that this trade is not in losses. I am on break even, so if price end up pushing to the downside, hitting my stop loss is cool, because I have already protected my capital. So that was what really happened on GBPUSD. Not only GBPUSD, because this setup was really sweet, so I went in so much crazy. I took like 4 or 3 position on GBPUSD, and then a position or 2 on gold. I think it's 1 on gold. So let's move on to gold, and let's see what gold also did. This is gold, guys. Let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So in my previous video, I really let me clear this. I analyzed that when gold is able to push all the way from this upside, this downside here, right at this support, to the upside here, breaking out of this resistance, coming back for a proper retest, then we'll be buying to the upside. And this gold did exactly that. Right at this point. You can see price break out of this resistance right, and came back for a support and a push to the upside. Now listen, listen guys, forex market can really make you, and also really break you. Let's move on to the H1 time frame. Let me show you how I was able to position my trade. And so now on the 1-hour time frame, we can see we have price was playing around this level. You can see price was playing around this level, and there come this bullish engulfing candle. So when this bullish engulfing candle appears, I know, boom, that was it, because it was on the support right here. It was on the support right here. Right from this point, it has already breaking out of the resistance. Now it was gaining a support right at this point. So after this engulfing candle right here, you can see after this engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle, I was thinking that's all. So that's where I took my position. After the close of the engulfing candle, I took my position right at that point. Put my stop loss very tight right at this point, because you know gold is a pair that really move volatile. So I think I entered only 1 position right at that gold, 1 or 2. So that was it. After the close of the bullish engulfing candle, I entered my position right there, put my stop loss all the way to this point right here, and then this was my TP. Here was my TP here, my TP on the highest, or the highest point of the the chart, you can see. Let me move on to the daily time frame to show you what I'm talking about. You can see resistance, resistance, resistance. So that was the point I put my T, because this point is the highest point of gold. So that was where I placed my TP right there. So after I placed my TP right there, I knew it was a perfect setups for me. So I didn't really come back to check that what was really going on. Price end up rallying to the downside, taking me out of this trade and now pushing impulsively to the upside, hitting my TP right at that point. And this is very sad, bro. It is sad. A trade that I anticipated went right in my direction, but took me on stop losses before pushing to the upside. I just want to tell you, you have to manage your trade. You have to manage your trade before you leave your trade to run comfortably and be at your own space. You have to know that you are no more in losses, meaning you have already breaking even, and you know price will eventually end up pushing to the upside. But it's a lesson for me and it's a lesson for you guys too. So make sure you take the value from this video. Do you understand? Take the value from this video. I always put our content to make you understand that what is really happening. The trade I analyze here is the same type of trade I also take each and every single day. The trade I analyze here is the trade I also take each and every single day. So if you find value, I'm just gonna be placing the results right at this point for you guys to see what really happened. But it's all good. If you find value in this video, please make sure to hit on the subscribe button. Make sure to turn the post notification icon on once again so you don't get notified every single time I drop another video. And thanks for you guys, for you also returning to this video, watching the video for me, guys. I appreciate you so much, guys. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.